Welcome to this YouTube channel for learning purpose. In this for this video, we're going to learn how to use some Google Sheet functions which are similar to the Microsoft Excel functions. Do not forget the common functions we have are the can't, the can't the can't if, the can't ifs, the concatenate, the VLOOKUP, match index, etc. We also have the same in Microsoft Excel. In this video, I would like to show you how you can use the VLOOKUP as one of the functions we have in spreadsheets. We have the orders, the sales order, the returns, and the people's sheets. I would like to show a connection between these returns and the people sheet in relation to the other sheets. If you look at the return sheet, we have order ID and the returns, and the people sheet we have the region and the salesperson. So I want to use the VLOOKUP to pull in these returns and the people into these other sheets. So this is a this is a spreadsheet in a Google Sheet, and scrolling down you can see that it stops at U. I will right click and insert more columns. Insert column to the right, so I can insert more columns to the right. I can insert more columns to the right or to the left. So I've inserted 3 more columns. So now I want to work on the salesperson in charge of each of the region using the VLOOKUP. What I'll just do is to press equals lookup, VLOOKUP. You can see the interpretation like I've explained. If you check my previous videos, where I've explained how to use VLOOKUP in Microsoft Excel. So you need to follow the function argument, and here you can see that in the example we have a unique reference number, the data sets being captured A2 to B26. What column are we looking up to, and the false enter value. So which determine whether it is exact or approximate match. So if it is false, that is an exact match. If it is true, that is an approximate match. So now, since I have the unique ID, I will scroll to the unique ID, which is the order ID, comma. I will capture the old data set. Where I'm pulling it from. I'm pulling it from this sheet. Comma. So range is where we are pulling it from. So looking at where are we pulling it from, which is something very important, we are pulling it from the since it is the salesperson, we are pulling it from the people's sheet, and that will be this being highlighted, and you highlight it also to the end here, and you can also do the absolute referencing, so that when next you need to, just by pressing F4, it's going to dollarize it for you, comma. Oh, the other ID is not present here. So for now, let's go to the return sheet. Let's go to the return sheet and highlight on them, because the other ID is not present here. So I didn't be the other ID is present here, and it's not present under the people's sheet. I didn't be it is present, we will have used that. So in this case, we're going to use this going to take this down by dragging. Yeah, we're going to press F4, comma 2, which means if there's any return, we can only know at the second column, followed by exact match, which is false. Comma false. Close the bracket and press enter. So you can see that we have the NA. So meaning that this particular other ID doesn't have any return. So we're going to go back to this other ID doesn't have any return. That's why we are seeing the NA. So what are we going to do now is to adjust our formula to if error. If error, you open parentheses, what should happen? You should put it as no. Instead of NA, you should make it no. And close the bracket. So you can see that. So if error, it should make it no. You can now drag down. Because it's operating under the internet, that's why you have to be patient with it. So boom, we have it. Can you see? We have the no cases and we have the yes cases of return. So I can bold these two and also give it a filter, remove filter, and create a filter again. So everything, now we have a filter. So you can now see that we have the no and the yes under the salesperson. Boom. So let's also check for the return rather. Return. So you're going to do the same thing to get for the salesperson. So to do that, still the same VLOOKUP. In this case, what connected them together is the region. So I'll click on this, comma, don't forget, it is the region that connected them together. So we're going to highlight and make it lock